Good morning or good afternoon. Right now, it's a little after 11. I am, of course, on my way to work. It feels like day 472, and this is going to keep going until about day 879. Today is Sunday, and I can't even lie, I am tired, but the weekend has been fun. Would I have been even happier if the sales were higher? Yeah, of course. Because I had 2 freelancers this weekend, Friday and Saturday, and they were both really cool and they helped. But both of the days that they were there, we'll say the average was $700. So, you know. But it was nice to have them there. It was nice to, make a new buddy and have somebody to talk to. Even though Tiffany worked yesterday and she works today, but both days our department manager is making her go down to Estee Lauder because they don't have anybody working that counter. The counter manager is gone. And Tiffany is super not stoked about that. But it's funny because even her not wanting to be over there, even her not knowing anything about the products, even her not knowing where stuff is at that counter, yesterday she said she did $1,200, which is double what we did at MAC from hustling it out. I mean, I have been doing makeup lately. And really doing what I can to boost that counter. And I have been booking people back. It finally sunk in, and I do feel really happy about this because, like I was saying yesterday, the whole thing that makes everything better is if I am booked, engaged, stimulated, entertained. That is the formula for success because it means that there are things happening at the counter. And if there's things happening at the counter, it means that the counter is making money. So obviously that is a good thing. And even though one girl said never mind, she couldn't make it next weekend, I mean, if everybody else comes to what I have them scheduled for, I have this lady, Seika, that I met 2 days ago that's coming in today pretty soon after I get in. I had a really good appointment with her the other day. She spent $150, and she has an event today. So I'm going to do everything I did for her the other day, but I'm going to finish off the look by doing the eyes and showing her how to do the eyes as well. So that's cool. And then I don't have appointments Monday, but I do have 2 appointments on Tuesday. I have this girl, Chanel, who... Can I go around you? I have this girl, Chanel, who she originally came in for a lip combo, but I ended up using the strobe tint on her, and it looked amazing. I was like, let's do the rest of this skin. Come back another day while the sale is going on. And she said, okay. So I'm hoping she still comes on Tuesday. And then I have this lady who just like straight up wanted to book an appointment, which is not my favorite. And I kind of told her that. I was like, look, the way that we do things here now is we take pre-existing clients that have already spent a certain amount of money with us, and then like we'll do your makeup. And she was like, well, I haven't done that before, like, and I explained it to her. I went into detail about this other day. I don't need to do that. But she's supposed to come, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which my manager still needs to change my freaking schedule. Like, I don't know how many times I need to tell her and for her to be like, oh yeah, of course, that makes total sense. That when I'm going on these trips, there's the day of the actual training, and then the day before, I obviously need to be off, not because it's an actual day off for me, but because I'm like going to the airport and shit. And then I need the day after the training to be off because I never, like, first of all, I just need that time to myself because it's really my only day off in that week. But when I'm trying to plan that stuff out, like, I'm not even knowing when I'm going to get home. Like, I just figured out yesterday that I am getting on the plane to come home from Washington at 10 p.m. I'm not even going to get off the plane in Cleveland until midnight. I'm not coming into work the next day. Like, I don't care if it's a Friday. Then move somebody to the counter. Like, if it was such a big deal that Estee didn't have coverage, then you could ideally schedule Tiffany because she is the other person that works there. Or have somebody else cover the counter the way that you just did. I'm not going to be there. And it was like, I have appointments on Tuesday. I texted her that yesterday when I noticed. Like, fix it, you dumbass. And I say that even though I like her, but it's like, how many times do I have to fucking tell you? I've told you so many times. Even, like, this trip got rebooked because it was supposed to happen last month. And I had the same conversation with her. I was like, whenever this happens, like, I need the day before scheduled off because it's a travel day, and the day after because I'm a human being. Like, you're not gonna get a good, like, I'm not gonna give a fuck about anything if I did actually show up to work on that Friday. I know myself. First of all, I would call off. I didn't schedule myself any appointments that day. And the thing is, I really actually do need Tiffany to be there the day before on that Friday because we have our Studio Fix launch party thing, and it's like, I don't think there's going to be a huge turnout for that, but I do have, like, some people who are going to come. I mean, hopefully. I still need to hear back from this one lady that was trying to schedule appointments for her and her daughter on that day. And she was another one that, like, I've never met before a day in my life. And I explained how we do the full face appointments. Like, we have to know you. And she was like, okay, well, like, well, how much would it be? I'm like, you need to spend at least $100 for both of you. I'm not standing there and doing your whole fucking makeup for an hour for less than that, because I could be doing other, I mean, like, if you want to come by and get something, then, like, fine, I don't care, but, like, I'm not dedicating a whole makeup look to you, you know what I mean? Especially if you're gonna be all extra about it and, like, nitpicky. That's why, like, I low-key want to discourage random makeup appointments and make them be like, oh, it's like kind of a big, yeah, it is, like, especially if I don't know you. And you don't know me, because I don't do, like, Instagram makeup or, like, whatever people regard Instagram makeup as, where it's like a double cut crease with all this glitter and all of these lines and, like, graphic liner and stuff like that. Like, I'm not doing that on a random person. Like, you can have pretty normal makeup and, like, flattering makeup. That's not really my thing. I would only be able to do that on, like, an ideal model, because I don't do that on the regular. Like, that doesn't look good on me, so I don't practice it. And I don't get enough people out in the wild that are, like, asking me to do that to where I would say that I was very good at it. So, no. Like, the answer is no. And you can probably tell, but it's, like, raining today. Which is kind of just making me, like, meh. I am very tempted to have a Coke today, but I don't want to, like, go on my Coke binge and, like, start that this early into all of this, because I'm gonna end up drinking, like, probably a significant amount this week, and I don't want it to stop working, but it would make me feel happier. I, like, look back over at my phone and, like, why did I look so intense staring back? I, like, scared me, because it was just like, I'm like, oh my god, who wants to be greeted with that face? That made my heart speed up. I was like, oh shit. Oh, Tiffany, where are you? It's Tiffany's car. And I have, like, $60. And I have to go grocery shopping tomorrow after work. I don't know, like, I mean, I got my nails done. I did get my bangs cut. I did, like, a little shopping. I spent, like, $50 on clothes this week. But I'm like, what? And I had to pay my rent. And, like, I do have a bunch of bills due at the end of the month. But I was just surprised because I felt like had so much less money than usual. I was like, I have never just had $60 left over at the end of the month. Like, what happened? I don't know. So fucking annoying. Bye, love you. I feel like I'm giving crackhead energy. Okay, I feel crackheady on the inside, but I could also just sit here in complete silence, not moving, not blinking. The reason why I feel like a crackhead on the inside is because I drank a medium Coke today, and all I ate was some of my overnight oats and a pack of Dots pretzels. So I'm probably at like, we'll just say that the Coke was 300 calories. The oats were, we'll say we're at 650. And then the pack of pretzels. So I'm probably like 850. And I'm thinking I'm gonna eat. So I'm not trying to spend any money really, because I have $63.59 in my checking account. And no, that's not all the money that I have to my name. But all of that money is in my savings account, and that's where it stays. Like, I will literally starve before I take out that money just to like spend it on food. It's not like I have no food at home. I just don't have like a side. Like, I'm gonna eat a burger when I go home. I'm just a diva. I'm a diva that likes to eat. So I'm gonna stop by the store. And I have a couple singles in my bag. And I think that should be enough for my mac and cheese. And then tomorrow after work, I'm going to go grocery shopping. And I need to figure out what to actually do grocery-wise. Because I still have salads. I kind of like saved them. So I have a salad for Monday and Tuesday. And then I'm probably just going to eat oats until I go to the airport on Wednesday. Ooh, you know what? I actually might be in a little bit of a pickle and have to take money out of my savings. Ah! That sucks. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening with my grocery shopping, because it's just like, I have the salads for those weekdays. I'm not going to be around and cooking Tuesday and Thursday. And then I'll be off on Friday. And I'll really just like I might as well just go grocery shopping then. And then there's only a couple of, oh my God, a couple days left in the week. And I just wait until Monday and buy all that salad stuff. I don't know. It's just going to be a weird week. I'm probably going to have many more Cokes. Let's see how many singles I have. I use these singles that were just sitting around. $1, $2, $3. Made of money. Absolutely made of money. Alright, so I made the choice to get a 99-cent box of macaroni and cheese. You know, I think I get a kick out of acting like both the brokest and bougiest person in the world. I'm a very balanced person, but I'm also just a very extreme person. Oh, we've got some Jesus is coming people. You know, they always make Jesus sound like so threatening. But, yeah. I was really going back and forth with like what I wanted, the prepared creamy mac and cheese. But that was going to be at least $4. And I was not spending $4 on macaroni and cheese for way too much of a portion anyway, that I knew I was going to eat all of it. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to buy the tiny cup for $1.19 because I know I'm going to want more than that. So if I'm going to end up eating this whole portion of mac and cheese, I'm not going to eat my entire $3. So I'm going to get the generic Giant Eagle 99-cent box of mac and cheese. And I do have cheddar cheese at home and hot sauce, so I can at least make it kind of good. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna wait to grocery shop for real until Friday. It's gonna kind of throw off my whole schmedule, but I don't want to spend any of that money. I kind of just want to push what I have, I guess. How greasy do I look? Tell me. Hey guys, it's me, your girl. So I never film when I'm like chilling in my apartment, and that's because the lighting is absolute trash, but I forget that I can use this really aggressive flash on my phone and make videos. So I don't know. So I'm just laying here. I ate the whole box of macaroni and cheese and my portion of ground beef and some broccoli, and I just stirred it all together and put some hot sauce, and honestly, it was delicious, but I'm definitely over my calories for the day, so like, whatever, I guess. I have to shower, and I like really don't want to get up because I need to do the dishes, and I need to cleanse my face and take the shower, and then do my hair, and then work tomorrow. And I wonder if my department manager is going to be weird because I kept trying to tell her. No, not even I kept trying to tell her. I kept telling her. I told her in an email. I told her in a text. Even though we were both working today, I didn't see her once today. And I used the little theatro communicator thing to be like, hey, are you still here? Like, did you get my text about my schedule? And she didn't say anything. She ended the conversation. And then I texted her and was like, hey, are you still here? And then got nothing from her. And then finally I went to another manager and explained the situation. Like, I need my schedule a certain way for this trip. And I told Lynette, and she just like hasn't gotten back to me about it and hasn't changed it. And he was like, oh, okay, I'll send an email to her and Angela so that we get it changed. Because, yeah, like what you said, I understand why you need your schedule that way. And then after he emailed her, she texted me back and was like, hey, sorry, I had to leave early today, but I changed your schedule to fit what you told me you needed it for the last trip when it was still in March. And I just felt so annoyed by that response because Yeah, I told you in March when my trip was on a different day because they ended up pushing it back and now it was no longer on the same day of the week. And it's like, dude, what are you talking about? I told you, yeah, when it was on a Wednesday that I needed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. But it was no longer on a Wednesday. Now it's on a Thursday. So why would I still need those same days off? And I also told you what I now needed off. So, like, who cares what I said? I needed off in March when it was a different story. Annoying. But yeah. So, anyway, why did that get dimmer? I don't understand. But I guess that's all I really had to say. So hopefully I stop laying around and get up. But you know, I ate all that food. So I had to rest. Okay. Bye.